Hi everyone, I'm Chris Parisi. I'm a product manager at Bosch Rexroth, and today I'm here at FSC with our IH sales truck. So today I want to give you a tour of the different attractions we have in here and the different products it represents from our portfolio. So starting with here on the left side, we have our IH motion control portfolio. Starting at the top, we have our Rexroth MLC, our motion logic controllers. Working our way down, we have our IAC valve, or integrated axis controller. The beauty of it is it has a high performance proportional control valve with a axis controller built inside. And the beauty of it is that you can have it mounted directly to your cylinder and have all of your controls, all your sensors wired right directly to it. So your pressure transducers and position feedback all go right to the valve. And you can have a single cable come from your customer's PLC right to the top of the valve. To the right here, we have our different motion controllers. We have the HMC for 1 valve, 2 valves, and we have our HPC or hydraulic pump controller. So along with that, we have our IO-Link portfolio. Down here is an IO-Link master connected to a 4WR PEH with the IO-Link valve connections. These are compatible with your standard M12 connectors, so this allows it to be easily integrated into an IO-Link system and to standardize for your customer's design. And along with that, it works with other pressure transducers and other IO-Link compatible accessories as well. In this exhibit, I have the servo hydraulic axis. This is Rexroth's take in doing a servo hydraulic actuator. So right now we have a drive directly controlling the motor, directly coupled to the pump that's driving our cylinder back and forth. Typically, you would need an entire power unit and a manifold assembly with valves to do this, but we're doing this all just from the drive here. And the advantages of this is that the system is much smaller, much quieter, and much more efficient. This thing has been running all day, so you can put your hands on it and it's actually the oil is still cold. Along with this, because it's completely self-contained, we actually completely eliminated the tank and the amount of oil. This is our reservoir here. That basically accounts for the differential volume of the cylinder. So all we're doing is actually commanding the position from the drive to the cylinder here, all in closed loop. So this is just a part of our Citronics portfolio and along with our other Citro closed loop actuator family. So now I'm gonna move on to the Citronics. So right here, this is our Citro cab. This is our standard offering for electrical enclosures for DRN Citronics assemblies. So with Citronics, the main drivers are energy savings, quiet, and along with that, extending the life of your hydraulics. So in a typical power unit, will run at 1800 RPM and be loud and waste the energy while it's not doing any work at all. So our interpretation of it at Rexroth is that since we're not doing any work, we're actually monitoring the pressure at the output of the pump. And by doing that, we know that since there's no demand for flow, we can spin the pump at the minimum RPM while the swash plate sits back. As soon as we have a demand for flow, you can actually hear the pump, you'll hear the pump kick up and hear it turn up that way. So that allows your customers to save time, save money during their entire cycle throughout the process. So now I'm gonna move on to this exhibit here. So this is our High Striker demo. So what this is this is our German interpretation of the county fair. So normally you would have a hammer and go and smack it as hard as you can. But what we do here is actually have a button. So what it does here is that our Citro pack, this is our 5 horsepower self-contained power unit. This is actually filling the accumulator as we press the input here to move the cylinder up. And this input here tells us how, depending on how hard we hit it, it'll command it to a certain position. And this is all done in our IAC integrated axis controller valve. So we have a coalition of different product families in the Rexroth product portfolio. We have Citro pack with cooling. We have the integrated axis controller, along with a Rexroth PLC that is the brains of this entire operation. So now that I went through that, I'm finally gonna end it here with our Citro box, the big brother of the Citro family. So the beauty of the Citro box is that this takes the concept of a modern power unit and puts it all in a nice, small portfolio here. So it's separated into 2 components. So we have the top cabinet here with a Rexroth servo drive. This is the brains of the machine. It has Citronics built inside, so this allows it to be more energy efficient, high performance, and much quieter. It directly is driving the servo motor pump group down here. And because it's standing upright, we're able to save a lot of space inside the bottom of the cabinet. We have a 150-liter tank made of a plastic composite material. This is about a quarter of the size of a standard tank for a traditional power unit, so that allows us to fit it all under there, keep it smaller, and also help with passive degassing and all the sensors built in. So sensors that are included in this configuration includes leakage, particle counters, pressure feedback, humidity readouts. All that is fed back into the drive and actually displayed on our Sitetra Connect online preventive maintenance platform. And what that allows you to do is have access to the status of your Sitetra box when you're away from the machine on your phone for you to remote monitor remotely. And this allows your customers to prevent downtime and for you to have a more peace of mind when running the Rexroth Sitetra box. So that is just an introduction to some of the products on the IH Rexroth trailer. Thank you for listening.